All right, now that you've reached out to these people, what we're going for are informational interviews, and this is a fancy way of saying find someone who's doing what you want to do and talk to them. You're going to be interviewing them, finding out what they like about what they do, what they don't like, how they got started in that industry or in that field, what they would be next for them in the career path, what they would look at, and maybe some advice for you and what they think might be a good match for you. So this is the part that takes effort, because at this point we've got to interview a good amount of people and really kind of get into what might be a good fit for us as an individual. And I'm doing this right now, so it's been tough. I haven't really found anyone where I'm just like, yes, that's definitely what I want to do. For most people, you will find something that seems like it'd be a good match. Keeping in mind that, no job is going to be perfect. It's only going to be a temporary solution. And you can't really expect a job to make you happy, but you can expect it to make you flow. Like, you should be getting a job. You should be in a job where you're getting in the zone, because you're engaged, and it's speaking to your strengths. Realizing that eventually you will grow beyond it and it will be time for a new job with new challenges. Once again, you should be getting into the zone, tapping into your strengths when you do it. So at this point, it's we're interviewing people. I'm going to make my list of questions that I use available, understanding that I veer off these questions all the time, because each person that you're interviewing is dynamic. They've done different things. You should read through their past and ask them about other jobs that they've done in the past and what they want to do in the future. You don't have to stick to the questions that I've created. You can use whatever you want. That being said, these are the questions I use. I made this years ago when I first started doing informational interviews, and I still do them today. Like right now, I'm in the middle of a career transition and trying to figure out what's next, and I've probably done maybe 5 informational interviews in the past month or 2, maybe 2 months I've done 5. So this is something that I currently do, and I don't give advice telling people to do stuff that I don't currently do. So that's it for the time being. Getting headed in the right direction, talking to these people and looking at different possible career paths. Eventually we're gonna have to get to the point of like how you get in there. So here's the steps for finding your dream job, keeping in mind that the dream job is kind of bullshit, because once you get used to it, you won't want to do it anymore. So step 1 is figuring out where we want to go, which is what I'm covering in this. Once we figured out where you want to go, then we have to develop your marketing. So whether that's going to be a website, a resume, outgoing phone calls, LinkedIn profile, outreach, all that is marketing. After that, then we got to worry about interviews. So when we get in there, whether it's an informational interview, you know what? That's too dynamic. All right, so number 1, we got to figure out where you want to go. Number 2 is the marketing. So having good marketing and getting enough foot traffic in front of it. So your marketing is your resume, your website, your LinkedIn profile, but it's also your outreach, getting enough foot traffic in front of it. So calling companies, sending out emails and phone calls to individuals, even informational interviews are marketing. You're getting yourself in front of the decision maker, talking to them about, their career and what they like to do. Third is interviewing, whether it's phone screens or actually sitting down for an interview, and then finally we have analyzing a job offer. But I don't want to get too far ahead, so let's start with that.